Akhil, I have not started it. Why? Because,
Mm.
I'm not able to create the application first to get started. I'm stuck with that creating the
Okay.
application to get.
What issue you are seeing while creating the application, Sharon? Could you share your screen and show?
Yes, yes, I'm doing it.
Yeah. If there is anything like that, you can reach out to us in the group, Sharon. Don't wait till session timings so that it would get
Yeah, yeah,
sorted out.
I'm about to reach you, but I
Mm-hmm.
did not got it.
Okay, cool.
I will do that from now. Okay. Sorry, I
Yeah,
messed
yeah,
up that.
yeah.
Uh,
Please do that.
That's true. Even you informed me before in the beginning as well, but
Correct,
I missed.
correct.
Yeah. Just I'm sharing my screen.
Sure, sure.
Still is my screen visible?
Yes, Sharon, yes. Please go with the screen.
So first we need to click on setup.
Correct, correct.
Okay. From here I need to click on sales. Is that correct?
No, no, no. Like you want to create an application, right?
Yes, yes. I want to create the
So
application.
what you will be searching here? What you want to create?
That employee onboarding I want to create first.
Yeah, what you want to create? What is that employee onboarding? It's an application, right?
Application.
Exactly. If you want to create anything, like search with that in the quick find search app. Here you can see app manager, right?
Yes.
So that's how it is. Whatever you want to create, search that. You'll find it here. And what you want to do, you want to create a new app
Yes.
at the top
New license.
right corner. Correct. That simple it is.
I, I have done
Enter the
this, Akhil, but
mm.
let me, create the new one instead of, employee
Okay.
onboarding,
Looks
for
like you have
example.
already created the app, but it's not visible in the launcher, I guess. Okay. Close
Exactly.
this one, Sharon. Looks like you have given incorrect permissions. Scroll down, search for Control F and search for your app. Employee onboarding, I can see. Scroll down. Yeah, employee onboarding. So you like don't duplicate the data. Why you created two apps?
Okay. Can I
Hmm.
create this one?
Yeah, edit. No, yeah, you can delete that.
Okay.
Employee
Here it is.
onboarding. Yeah, click on edit. Employee onboarding. Yeah. So you are already created the app. Looks like you missed adding the logo. So while you are creating the app, you need to give access to whom the app should be visible, to which users the app should be visible, to which profiles the app should be visible. For that,
Hmm.
you have an option at the left side like user profiles. User profiles,
Okay.
the last one.
Mhm.
So just understand, you did not give access to any profiles here, any users
Okay.
here. So
Okay.
that's how
Okay.
you are not able to see the app itself.
Okay.
Try
So
try following the recordings. Like take some time and uh, go through it once or twice so that you will get to know
mhm. Okay.
clearly. Yeah, yeah. So you created the app, but you did not give access to the app. So you are
Okay.
ended up not seeing the app for any user. So
Hmm.
in the filter list, type system administrator. Yeah, the second one. Add it to the right side, the right arrow. No, no, arrow. Yeah. Save. At the bottom, we have save button, right? Yeah. Don't get tension. That's easy. Like we can create in. That's all. Click on
Okay,
this back arrow at the top left. No.
this one.
Yeah. So now you have given access to your app.
Mhm.
Click on the second tab now, or you can launch from here as well. No, no. The second tab, window tab, or else
Okay, okay,
window tab, window. After the meeting tab, our meeting. Okay,
okay.
maybe you can launch from here. Click on this nine dots.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What is your app name?
Employee. Yeah, I
So are
got it.
you able to see now? Yeah. So in Salesforce, whatever we do, whatever we create, whatever we update, whatever we modify, whatever we delete, it all reflects on the user. We will decide to whom you want to create, to whom you want to access, to whom you want to give edit access, to whom you want to give delete access.
Okay.
Salesforce is all about controlling the access. Like uh, if we don't have this controlling feasibility, we can't. There is no use of having multiple users. Everyone will behave the same. So for that, we'll have profiles. With the help
Mm-hmm.
of profiles, we'll control what apps a user can see, what objects a user can see, what fields a user can see, and what apps a user can edit, what objects a user can edit, one what they can what fields they can edit, and what fields they can delete, what objects they can delete. All everything we can control the uh, create, update, edit, delete, all options, all everything we can control with the help of profiles.
Oh, oh, got
So you're
it.
good right now.
Yeah, yeah, I'm good. Thank you so much.
Good. Yeah. Fine. Meena, like, where are you with the practice?
Huh. I mean, I created this profile, but
Mm-hmm. Okay. So you're saying this since 2 days, 1 or 2 days. Try
yeah, but
practice.
I did not have the time to do that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I understood like you will be occupied with work, but take at least 1 hour every day.
Yes, yes, I.
Cool. Sounds good. So without getting late, uh, let's start today's session. In the last session, we discussed about we are done with relationships, lookup, master detail, and self relationships. And we also seen the special features of master detail relationships like roll up summaries, etc. And we also seen filters on the lookups, and we also seen list views, like how to how to list the data, how to show the list of data with the help of list views. Today we'll discuss, this is the continuation topic of Salesforce data model. Let me share my screen real quick. Hope team can see my screen, right? So this is the continuation of data model in admin Salesforce day 7. We are in day 7, and here we'll discuss few important topics. These were all used in the real time, so please pay attention. These are all used in the real time. So we'll discuss what exactly are formula fields in Salesforce and what are validation rules. These are like how we validate the data with the help of validation rules, and how we do some formulas with the help of formula fields, and what are record types in Salesforce, and what are page layouts in Salesforce, and what are record pages with dynamic forms, like advance of page layouts. And we'll see some how schema builder behaves in the Salesforce. So, without getting late, let's start with formula fields. So, what we know about formula in generic sense, like we'll have formulas in max, right? Formulas are something which will give the results based on some formulas, like a plus b whole square. Like in the same way, in the Salesforce also we'll have formulas. They will, based on the data, they will the formula fields will calculate the data, and they will calculate the logic, and they will give the results. The formula fields in Salesforce. The formula field in Salesforce is read-only field. So it's like a read-only field for everyone. We can't update the data in the formula fields. Like when we go to records in the Salesforce, we can update, right? Any fields or whatever it is, like pick list fields and text fields, whatever the fields we have in Salesforce, we can update those fields, right? But in the case of formula fields, they are read only as auto number fields. Like we have seen, we have came across auto number fields, right? The same way, the formula fields also read only in Salesforce. Sorry, I'm putting that. So we have created this couple of objects and and the corresponding fields for it. Here we are able to edit those fields. We can update the data in those fields. But are we able to update the data in this field, auto number field? No, right? In the same way, the formula fields are also read only fields. They'll just calculate the formula and give the results using expression based on the other fields. It works like an Excel formula, but inside Salesforce. Like whatever we do in Excel, uh, lookups, VLOOKUPs, and formulas here. So it's the same way in Salesforce. What are the key characteristics of formula fields? Like it automatically calculates values, and it's a read-only field. Updates in real time when source field changes. Like whenever the data on the other field changes, it automatically recalculates again, and it supports math calculations. Whatever we see in math formulas, we will do that. Plus addition, subtractions, divisions, multiplications, math calculations, along with the text manipulations, date calculations, logical conditions, and cross object references. So why to use formula fields? Reduce manual calculations. Like it automatically calculates the data. In order to avoid that manual calculations every time, we'll use formula fields, maintain data consistency. So from here we'll see a lot of automations now. Automate business logics and improve reporting accuracy. So if you look at this example scenarios, manager says like, I created a formula field to calculate the annual bonus automatically. So let's suppose we in our onboarding application, like we want to calculate the annual bonus of an employee automatically, whatever the annual bonus he'll be getting. So for that, I'll say annual bonus is equals to salary into 0.10%. So for every year, we'll get the employee. We are giving 0.10% bonus to the employee. So this calculates automatically in the Salesforce with the help of annual bonus formula fill. So the guy is saying formula fills do math for us. HR specialist. So here I use the formula field to show whether employees are on probation or confirm. So here also we can use the employee status as a formula field and calculate if the employee's today's date is greater than probation end period, then he's confirmed. Then he's like he's like full time employee. Else he's on probation, because we'll have some probation period timeline, right? So here I'm getting the today's date. Today's date is greater than probation end date. If the today's date is greater than probation end date, then he's an confirmed employee, else he's on probation. Same the way. Like we can use various like various purposes and various things. We can use the formula fields. So good, right? Like on the high level about formula fields. If you look at these examples, manage annual bonus example, HR specialist, like they want to see the employees on probation or not. We can use the formula fields to automatically get the data. Uh, so like we have these are various scenarios we can use for formula fields. Let's suppose I want to calculate the total experience of the candidate, total experience of the employee. So I'll use the date of joining and say today minus date of joining by 360 by 25. So here I'll get the total experience total experience of the candidate with this formula field. And if I want to calculate the notice period remaining, so for the employee, I want to calculate the notice period. So I can say relieving date minus today. So here I will get the relieving date will be the final date, last date. And if we calculate the relieving date, if we minus the today's date from the relieving date, we'll get the total, sorry, notice period remaining. Process big formulas. Okay.
Create one field and show them.
Yeah. I'll be showing that, Shiva. Thinking which one to take. Okay. So we'll use this. So I want to now my scenario is I want to calculate the total experience of the employee in our onboarding application. We have employees, right? We have talents, right? I want to calculate the total experience of the candidate. So I'll use this scenario. I'll say date of joining. I'll take date of joining of the candidate while onboarding the candidate. So for this, do we have any date of joining field? No, right? So I'll create a field first. I'll create a field first. So we want to calculate the total experience of the talent. So date of joining, it's an date time field. Date field. Date of joining. Date of joining. Please do add description for whatever we do. I'm not doing this for now. Next. We have created the date of joining. So I want to I wanted to like I wanted to track the joining date of every candidate. So earlier we did not we are not tracking, but I want to track the joining date of every candidate. So let's suppose for this Narsa candidate, I wanted to track the joining date. So I got the joining date for him. This is the issue with the page layout. We should switch to flexi pages as early as we can. Okay, let me load another employee, Raj. So he was selected for our project, and he's going to onboard into our application, and his expertise is LWC, and is available for project. His client is okay, for now we can ignore this client, and he's an okay, sorry, and he's an offshore talent, and client for his for his like cognizant will be his client, and his date of joining is let's say he joined on February 10th of this month 2026. So I want to calculate. I want to, okay. Let's say not 2026. Let's say it as 2024. 24. 24. So now my requirement is like if I want to calculate the total experience of this candidate, do I need to open the calculator and see today's date, and do I need to calculate everything? It's like a lengthy process, like manual process. We need to take the year. Now the year is 2024, and we need to count from for the 2025 10th date. It's 1 year, and for 2026 10th date it's 2 years. So we, in order to calculate that manually, it takes a lot of time. If it is 2 or 3 years experience, that's fine. If it is 10 years experience, so we wanted to automate this. We wanted to automate this. In order to automate this, we'll take the support of formula fields in Salesforce. Like formula fields has that power to automate the things. So for this, I'll create a formula field in the talent. I'll create a formula field in the talent. So when you go to fields and relationships, here I can see a special field called formula field, a read-only field that derives its value from formula expression you define. Whatever the expression we define, based on that expression, it gives the value to us. The formula field is updated when any of the source field changes. Like if the experience is changed, it automatically changes. I'll say total experience. Total, and what I want to calculate, number. Okay. So and for this total experience, sorry, this total experience is an number field, right? 0 1 0 2 0 3 4 5, it's a number field, right? It's not a checkbox, it's not a currency. So I'll use the output.
Okay, okay, one second. Sorry to interrupt. Could you please repeat whatever you said just like 2 to 3 minutes back? Like
Okay.
your voice was not audible.
Okay, is it for everyone? Okay, guys, is it for everyone or like
No, no.
okay? So am I good now? Am I audible now?
Yes,
Okay. So uh, are you good with this slide, Meena? The formula field one.
yes.
Okay.
I'm
Uh,
good with like till you have created like the field, right? Date
okay.
of
Okay.
joining. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Then so we create, like we are track. We need to track the, our requirement is to track the date of joining of the every employee. So for that, I created a date field in Salesforce to track the date of joining. So if I go to this talent Raj, so here I can see he joined on 2024. But my next requirement here is I want to know the total experience of this guy. I wanted to know the total experience of candidate called Raj. I wanted to know the total experience of candidate called Raj. So uh, for that, if we need to calculate, saying we need to manually calculate. Now the year is 2026 and February 22nd month. So we need to calculate it manually, saying 2024 to 2025 1 year and 26 1 year 2 years. So in order to avoid that manual calculations, if it is 1 or 2 years, that's fine. If it is 7 years, if it is 10 years, we can't do manual calculations, right? And the manual calculations are not auto updated. So for this requirement, we'll use the power of formula field. We'll use a special field called formula field in Salesforce that automatically does the things for us, and that automatically renders if the date of joining also changed. Let's suppose if the date of joining is mistakenly said as 2024, if I update it to 2023, the formula automatically calculates the data and gives the output. It avoids a lot of manual dependency, manual intervention. So for that, I'm creating another field in Salesforce, formula field in Salesforce, that calculates the experience of that experience of every candidate. So I'll name it as total experience, and what it returns, this formula field returns the number, because experience is a number, right? 1 2 3 4, it's a number, not the text. So I'll use the return type as number, decimal places 0. We don't need any decimal places. And next. So here I'll use this formula. I'll use this formula to get the data, to get the total experience of the candidate. So in order to do that, I need to first I need to get the today's date, right? Today's date, because based on the today's date only, I'll minus the date of joining by 365. 365 is an year, so we'll get the total experience. Are you good with this? Just understand, like today's date. Let's suppose today's date is 2020, 2020, 22nd month of 2026. From that, I'll minus the date of joining of the candidate by year. So with this, I'll get the total experience of the candidate. Let's go and do that. So insert advanced formula. So what I want to do, so we today is a function in for today is a function in Salesforce. I'll like happily use this. I'll happily use this function. So here I'll say today. So I'm using this function. So before that, the floor function is like rounding the value, if there is any decimal points, if there is anything like that, it will round the value. So for that, I'll use the floor function as well. I'll use the floor function as well. Floor. I'll use the floor function as well. I'll use the floor function as well. So I want to round the value. I want to round the value in the floor function. In the floor function, whatever we did in the floor function, I want to get the today's date. I want to minus the today's date minus date of joining. So in the floor function, I'll use today. Today's function in the floor function, and in the today's function minus date of joining. So this is our field. This is our field. Today's function minus. This is when I say today, it will get the today's date. It will get today's date. It will stamp the date as 2026. So from this today's date, I want to minus the date of joining. I want to minus the date of joining, so that I will get the total experience. So date of joining is an field which we have in Salesforce, like which we created in Salesforce. So I'll add this date of joining. Today's date minus date of joining divided by 365. 365.25. Let's take it to this. Divided by okay. So I'll this one, today's date minus
Um, I have it out like 365.25.
or it's like exact calculation to get the exact 365 is an every year we'll have
Yeah,
365 days, right? Yeah.
and the
So
20.
we are dividing that. By we are first we are minusing the date of joining by 365, so that we'll get the number of years, because
If we
here
use
we'll
a
get the,
0.25, we can eliminate the leap years, right? For
yeah,
366.
it
So that's
gives the
why we
exact results. So
Okay.
here I will get the date, but I want to divide it by year, so that I'll get the years. Does it make sense? This formula makes sense? just a math calculation, guys. So I want to get the joining date. I want to get the experience. So for that, first I need to get the date of that candidate. Total. I mean, total number of days the candidate worked, and that number of days I'll divide it by year. So that I'll get the years. Check syntax. So after like adding the formula, we need to click this check syntax, so that it will give any if you have any errors. Let's suppose I added something like this. See, I'm seeing some error, syntax error, found end of formula. So it will automatically compile the formula. If there are any errors, it will automatically compile the formulas. If you have any, if you put any incorrect things, it will give the errors. So this is how it is. So are we good? Guys, speak up. Are we good? Like this is a math, whatever we studied in schooling or intermediate.
Akhil, do we need to use this 360.5.25 for all the, joinouts or only for the leap year?
It is our
Or-
Like this one, we can like it eliminates whatever for the leap year also it works exactly. So here I'll
Mhm.
get the date and I'll divide it by year, so that I'll get the experience. Let's hold on. We'll see it in real time so that it gets. I'm not adding this
not
text.
use the 0.25, you will get 1 day difference. That's it.
Exactly. Let's eliminate this.
Okay.
365 we need it because here we'll be getting the date, and that date needs to be divided by year. Then only we'll get the number of years, right?
Yeah, 365 is fine. If there
Uh,
is like leap year, then we need to add like 0.25.
exactly,
Is that
exactly. So for now
okay?
we'll add
Okay.
it as 365 only.
For the leap year, 1 day will extra, right? So if you divide the 1 day into 4, so it would be
It
0.25.
will come the point of
Okay,
point two.
okay, got it. Yeah, that is what I am saying. So when it is leap year, then we need to add like 0.25. That's it.
Correct, correct, correct.
Okay, okay.
So in the help test, I'll say uh, it calculates calculates the total experience of the candidate. So when I add help text here, where it will display? So it will display on the field. So if we wanted to know the meaning of this field, so we can add some help text. Treat blank answers videos. Next. So I'll make it visible for every profile for now. And I'll click on save. Now you will see the magic. This field is added to the layout. See. Did I did anything? Did I like calculating the value and entering the data here? Am I doing any manual activity here? No, right? Once
No.
just after refreshing, I'm getting the experience. I'm getting the correct experience. Years, number of years. And let's suppose somehow I missed I incorrectly added the date of joining of this candidate, and I'll say it as 2010. 2000, 2010. See how fast it is rendering the data in fraction of seconds. 16 years of experience. So if I ask you if the candidate is joining on 2010, if I ask any of you to calculate his experience, we'll keep on counting 2010, 11, 12, or we need to keep on calculating. Like it takes a lot of time. So for this, like with the help of power of formula fields, we can do the things in an automated way. We'll take another example now.
Akhil,
Mhm.
I have it out.
Yeah.
Like normally in it's just showing the years, right? Like the
Mm.
date is like earlier you mentioned like
Mm.
2024
Mhm.
Feb 10, right?
Mm. Mm.
Uh, it's 2 years, like 10 days, right?
10 days.
If it is
Yeah,
like
yeah.
2020, yeah.
Mm.
So it's just showing the years, how many. Can we
Right.
do it like the exact thing? Is that
Yeah,
possible?
we
Like,
can do
yeah.
that. We can also do that.
It
Mhm.
required more complex formula.
Formulas. That's all. We can do whatever we can. So we'll have a days function here. So that with the help of the days function, we can calculate the day. So we can do whatever we can. We can do. Return the days of the month. Let's say joining. So here we'll get the years. Plus uh, I'll say day of date of joining today. Uh, day let's see.
Still, I think it is a number field, right?
Okay. Date of no date
Um,
of joining. I'm taking date of joining. It's a date field, right?
no, it
Yeah.
has the number of years, and you are adding the number of days to that.
Just to show it on the side. In the day, I'm taking the date of joining.
No, if it is a
Uh,
text field, so we can
Okay.
the
Yeah,
number field.
because for this we are using the return type as number,
For that, we
so we
need to
can
take
do.
a
Mm,
uh, text field, and we need to add. We need to divide by days, and we
by
need to
days and
divide by months, and we need to divide by years, and all
uh,
we have to add.
that's
It
where we'll
becomes
get.
more.
Yeah. So
First
we can use
only.
whatever the function we have here. We can use whatever the functions we have. So as Shiva said, in order to do that, we need to calculate by years, calculate by months. So then we'll get the dates. Let's take another example. So
Or simply you can uh, uh, take minus value, so we can get the number of days without
mm,
dividing by 365. Just will get the
okay,
day number of days.
yeah. Uh, so let's look at other example. I want to calculate the annual bonus of the annual bonus of every employee. Annual bonus of every employee. My scenario is to calculate the annual bonus of the every employee. So for that, I need to track the salary of the salary of an employee, right? And to track the salary of an employee. So for this, I'll go and create a field, salary field. Salary fields like uh, number field, because it's a number, right? Salary 10 lakhs or like 15 lakhs, whatever it is. It's a number, right? So I'll say it as salary. This one place is zero. Make it visible for everyone and save. So, so for this guy, Raj, I'm like tracking his salary. It's not visible. We created salary field as number field. Okay. Yeah. So for this guy, I want to calculate the annual bonus. One instance, 10 lakhs. Let's assume this guy has 10 lakhs of salary. 10 lakhs of salary. And I want to for this guy, we are like giving annual bonus of 0.10% every year. So I want to calculate this, calculate the annual bonus value, like how much of annual bonus we are giving for this for our employees. So here I'll create a field called annual bonus formula, which is to calculate the annual bonus. So this is a formula field. I'll create that formula, and here I'll say uh, annual bonus, annual bonus, and it's also a number field, right? It's also a number field because the bonus is like a number. So I'll select the return type as number now, and let's keep it as decimal places as 2. Next, uh, so now I'll use this formula. Annual bonus is equals to salary into 0.10%. So for this, we need to get the salary, right? We need to salary is the field which we created. Salary into 0.10% is the bonus. Check syntax, no errors. Next, make it visible for all. Next. Okay. So if I immediately refresh this field page, bonus formula number. So Salesforce is on the server side. So we'll see catchy is a lot of times. I think we need to discuss that flexi pages. The talents on, let's take this guy Raj. One cent, see. So the 10% of the 10 lakhs is 1 lakh. So we are giving annual bonus of 1 lakh for every 1 year. If I make it as 20 lakhs, then immediately we'll see the value. 2 lakhs as annual bonus. And this is an decimal points like 0 zeros. Are we good? So this is the power of formula. It's like we can calculate the results in fraction of seconds. I'll say, whatever it is, I'll say this much. I'll say, see, it calculates the results like it functions in fraction of seconds. I'll type in whatever it is. Save. So it's taking the 10% of annual bonus from the salary. So we are giving. And let's suppose let's take another candidate called Sharon. So this guy, date of joining, I'll add it as 2008. Whatever it is. Date of joining, total experience, and salary, I'll add it as and salary, I'll add it as 2 lakhs. Okay. So present. See, I'm getting the experience. I'm getting the annual bonus of 20,000, which is 10% of 2 lakhs. Are we good? Hello, are we good?
ఓకే. అక్కడ మనం పర్సెంటేజ్ అనేది యాడ్ చేయవసరం లేదా ఫార్ములా ఫీల్డ్‌లో?
ఎక్కడ రాజ్?
మనం సాలరీ ఇంటూ 0.10 ఇచ్చాము.
10% మనము అంటే మనం క్యాల్కులేటర్ ఎట్లా క్యాల్కులేట్ చేస్తాం ఇప్పుడు సో వాంట్ టు గెట్ ద పర్సెంటేజ్ విల్ సింప్లీ యూజ్ ద వాల్యూ ఇంటూ 10% ఆటోమేటిక్గా వచ్చేస్తుంది అది.
ఓకే.
ఇప్పుడు 10% ఆఫ్ 2 lakhs అంటే 20,000. ఇప్పుడు మనం సేమ్ అక్కడ చేసింది ఇంటూ
అట్లాగా ఇది పర్సెంటేజ్ సింబల్ యూజ్ చేయడం లేదా అని అడుగుతున్నాను.
అవసరం లేదు లైక్ ఇట్లా లైక్ వీ క్యాన్ యూజ్ ద ఇంటూ టు గెట్ ద
ఓకే.
వాల్యూ యాజ్ వెల్. అలా సో are you good guys, like are you able to capture the formula fields or do you see any challenges here? This is the math calculations but we will use a Salesforce. Speak up guys. Yeah, speak up. If you're not following, I'll take another example.
Akhil,
Yeah.
Salary hike is not same for everyone, right? So we need to change the percentage for each and every candidate.
Exactly. Yeah. Based on that, we need to update our logic. I took an sample example here. So based on our requirement, based on our scenarios, we will adjust the things. We'll adjust the formulas. Let's suppose. Let's suppose I'll say as for the offshore candidates, I wanted to give 10% hike, and for the onshore candidates, I wanted to give 20% hike. So we need to refer this talent type, saying if the talent type is offshore, then give it as 10%. If the talent type is onshore, then give it as 20% or whatever. Based on our logic, we can design the formula.
Okay.
Based on our logic, we can design the formula. Annual bonus. Based on our logic, we can design the formula. I'll say as if talent type is offshore, then give the salary into 10%. If the talent type is onshore, then give the salary into 20%. We can use this functions. I'll use this if function and we can do that. If talent insert field talent type is equals to, so this is an pick list, so is we need to take is pick value of, so it will get like we need to we can will make the formula as complex, but we whatever we want to do we can do that with the help of formulas. Is pick value, is pick value, value. Talent type. So, what's that? Offshore. Is pick value of talent type is equals to offshore. Uh, offshore talent type is equals to offshore is pick value of talent type is equals to offshore, then salary into 10%, else salary into 20%. See, we need to spend some time on this. Looks like everything is clear now. Is pick value of talent type is equals to offshore, then salary into 10%, then salary into 20%. So this candidate is offshore, so we'll give him 10% of act. If this candidate is onshore, we'll give him 20% of act. Got it? So it's calculating into 2. In 2 lakhs, the 20% is 40,000. Are we good? Hello?
Yes.
So that's how it is. Based on our requirement, based on our scenario, we can adjust the logic. We can adjust the logic in the formula. We'll have a lot of functions here. We'll have a lot of functions. Based on our requirement, we'll go through the, we'll achieve the requirement. So I use some if statement here to calculate if the talent is offshore, I'm giving him 10%, else I'm giving him 20%. So are we good now? So I want you guys to do this. I want you guys to achieve this formula fields in the Salesforce. Like I want you guys to create this notice period remaining for the employee, and training completion, and annual bonus of the employee. Annual bonus we already did. Monthly salary of the employee, net salary after deductions. So I want you guys to practice this. We already have the functions here, just we need to create the formula fields and use these functions, and we already given the formulas as well here, just you need to replicate this, that's all. Is it doable? Hello? Because if I do everything, you will not get anything. Try from your end. Okay.
Yeah, we'll try and we'll let.
Yeah. This looks little interesting as well for you guys, because this is something on the max side. Okay. So okay. We'll use some complex. We'll also look into another scenario here. Math calculations are done. We'll use some other scenarios here. Employee code, department type text. Department type and minus text of employee ID underscore C. This okay. Okay. So employee stage message. Okay, we'll use this. Will you? I wanted to calculate the employee stage, whether he is in probation period or whether he is in is confirmed employee, whether he is like he has not yet joined. So I want to calculate this. I want to calculate this employee stage message. Employee stage message. So are we good with this requirement? I wanted to see employees in which stage he is in probation period, or he joined or not, and or like he's an confirmed or full time employee. I want to see this. So for this, I'll create a formula field. So this is like advanced formulas, whatever we see now. If I used if conditions, so we'll use this if conditions now. I'll create a formula field. From now, it will be little depth in Salesforce, so you should practice for sure. Formula. Next, I want to calculate the employee stage, whether he is on whether he's on probation period, or whether he's on full time employee, whether or did he joined or not. So I want to calculate all these things. So for this, I'll create the employment stage, and this is an text, right? Probation is a text, and confirmed is a text. So I'll use the return type as text now. So till now we have used the return type as number. I'm using text now. See. So based on our requirement, if we want to calculate the checkbox, I mean, if you want to see if the probation is completed or not, so we'll use the checkbox. Based on our requirement, we'll use the output type. So here I'll use the text. Next. So I'll use this expression and I'll explain this. Use this expression for now. So here I'll say if uh, if today's date is less than date of joining. If today's date, let's suppose the date is today 2026. If the today's date is less than date of joining, then the candidate is not yet joined. Okay. If today's date is less than or equals to date of joining, then the date of joining plus 90. Let's suppose we have 90 days of probation period. Then he is on probation period. Else he is a full time employee. Are we good with this formula? Hello? Are you good with this formula? Hello?
Yes, sir.
So I'm
Looks like
calculating.
just looking into that.
Yeah. Just I'm calculating the employment stage, whether he's on probation or he joined or not, and or like he is completed probation. Completed probation. Completed. Completed. Check syntax. No syntactical errors. Next. See. So for this candidate, he joined in 2008. Now I immediately see the status as probation completed. If I make it as 2026 on probation, So how immediately it's getting the value? See, immediately rendering the value. Now I'll say it as 2027 not joined, because 2027 is not done, right? Text checkbox. I showed an example in number. Okay. We'll look into a last example. Mm, so, like I wanted to validate the data. I wanted to validate the data with the help of formulas, saying like if the email is missing for that particular candidate, I want to track that, and with that I will know the email is missing for that particular candidate, so I need to fill the email for the employee or the talent. So I'll use this formula. I'll use the email field. I'll create a email field here. Create a email field here. Email is a, this is email only, email type, data type, uh, email. If you are not, I don't want to do this. Next, make it visible. Next, save. So I created the email field. Let's load. Now I wanted to see whether this email is missing for the candidate or not. Email missing. So I'll create a formula field for this. Formula field with the text return type. Sorry, checkbox return type. If it is true or false, we'll create a formula field. Formula field. Is email missing? True or false? I wanted to know. So the return type is checkbox. It calculates the boolean value, true or false. Next. So I'll use the blank function here. Is blank. If the email is blank, I'm making this expression as true. If the email is blank of what? What we need to use here? Email. Is blank of email. If the email is blank, I'm using the blank function and see the value of the email. If the email is blank, I'm making this is email missing as true, else false. Text syntax. Next. Visible for all. Save. See, I don't have email data for this. So I'm saying this as true because is email missing as true. If I add email here, okay. If I add email here, This guy, Charan test rate of TCS.com. TCS.com. It's unchecked. See. So added the email. It's immediately unchecked. So now the email is not missing for this particular employee. So that's how we can use the formula fields to validate the data as well as to return the results. Not validate the data. When I say validate the data, like we can also see whether the data is missing for the candidate or not. So are we good? Are we good, guys? I want you guys to do try all these examples, all the scenarios. Whatever you can do at least 5 to 6 scenarios. We'll end for today with the formula fields. Go to validation, will create complex again. So are we good? Speak up, guys. Are we good? Hello. Looks like everyone is sleeping. Hello. Shiva, can you hear me? Hello.
Shakil.
Okay. What about others like Sharon, Raj? Guys, speak up.
Yes,
Okay,
I'm
okay.
talking on you. Sorry.
Okay. So are we good, right?
Yeah, we are good. We need to.
I'll share that PPT. Please do practice the other scenarios. We already have the formula logic there. Just you need to use that and play around. Mm, so yeah, thanks for joining.